Now, April 17th marks the anniversary of Canada's Constitution being signed. It is a great time to remember that Constitution belongs to us, and the rule of law is at its foundation. Here to tell us 4 surprising things about the law in Canada is Brenda Hollingsworth. She is a partner at Auger Hollingsworth. Good morning to you, Brenda.
Good morning. Thanks so much for having me.
Great to have you in here to talk about our law.
Yes.
Okay, so we got to talk about the significance of April 17th.
Yeah, so April 17th is the anniversary of when the Charter became part of Canadian law. So you may remember the famous picture of the Queen signing our Constitution, repatriation. That happened 44 years ago today.
Okay.
Seems like yesterday, but 44 years ago. And yeah, and the rule of law, it's a day to celebrate the rule of law, to recognize the rule of law, and it plays a huge part in our everyday life. A lot of people think about law in terms of, you know, I have a problem, I need a solution.
That's right.
But really, the law supports our everyday life. The reason you get a paycheck is because of the law. The reason your lease is recognized is because of the law. So the laws are working backwards or behind us, helping everything
supporting
work,
us, right?
Supporting
like you said,
us,
supporting
exactly.
everyday life.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay, so that's really good to know.
Yeah,
Okay.
and so the other important factor about the rule of law is that nobody is above the law. And that means that governments and powerful people can still be challenged. That's not true everywhere in the world. But here, you know, if you think the government has broken the law, violated the Constitution, you can challenge that, and you have an impartial court that will make a decision, and even if that decision is against the government. So no one's above the law. Really important, and something we can't take for granted.
No, that is very important to know that and walk in that knowledge that no one is above the law here in Canada. All right.
And so preventing problems before they happen. So again, you think a crime happens, we apply the law to the criminal, but that's not all. So we have human rights laws, we have consumer protection laws, we have all these things that are operating to protect us without anything bad having to happen. And when those laws are working properly, we don't even notice them because they're protecting us.
That's when you know that everything is in place as it should be, because then it's seamless.
Exactly. It just operates in the background. It's like our operating system, and we don't think about it unless something goes wrong.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, and finally here.
And then the importance of all of us being vigilant about the rule of law. You can look at other places in the world, places not very far from here, where the rule of law is eroded. So you think about the politicization of judges, for example, or where institutions are falling apart. We need to be vigilant, and if we see something, we need to say something. For example, retroactive legislation. If you found a government that was trying to impose retroactive legislation, you'd want to talk to your member of parliament or your member of provincial parliament. Speak up against it. We all have a responsibility to protect the rule of law.
Interesting facts here. Brenda Hollingsworth, thank you so much
Thanks
for coming by.
having me.
I appreciate you.